today I'm just going to go through a few slides. So please, no questions, no comments until the end of the slides. So hopefully I'll be able to go through them. So first, we'll see. I'm going to talk about what we do. I'm just going to talk about. You are right. Just going to talk about a few things that I do that I want to focus on for today. Backup solution, in-house, and I'm not blocked. Backup solutions. If you have a company, you want to have an in-house or on-site backup and off-site backup. You want to have both, but we do both, and sometimes we can't set up off-site because there are too many files. But that's one of the things that we do, and you got to have in your company. Networking is a lot of things, but one of the things I want to talk about today is unified Wi-Fi. That's something that a lot of technicians don't know about. A unified Wi-Fi is, let's discuss this hotel. If you're connected to Wi-Fi in this room and you walk to the lobby, you're going to get disconnected. And then you have to connect to the lobby. And then if you go to the other meeting room, you're going to get disconnected. You got to connect to that. So it means the Wi-Fi here is not unified. The unified Wi-Fi is that you set up access points, and when you go from one to the next one, it does a handshake. So you never get disconnected, it just passes the connection to the next one. A lot of technicians don't even know this technology exists. There are only two companies that make it. It's D-Link and Linksys or Cisco. And we set those up. We set it up actually for a great referral from Janet, the College of Massage. They've been having problem with Wi-Fi for years. We set up the solution and problems fixed. We do server maintenance, server installation, Exchange server, domain server, anything to do with server we do. Security. I'm just going to talk about one thing in security that's getting very popular, and that's managed antivirus. One of the things that we do, for $30 a year, we set up a managed antivirus on your system. And the way it works is that if you get a critical virus, or if you get if your antivirus hasn't been updated for a long time, I get a message. So this way I can actually come back to you and say, it seems like you have a virus on your computer. That's becoming very popular, and we do that as well. Office 365, that's what I've been doing a lot in the past few years. What Office 365 is, it's an Exchange email off-site on Microsoft server. Nowadays, with the way technology is moving, if you have a business and you have an email and you use your email and you're not an Exchange system, you're missing out. And you owe it to yourself to set up a one-to-one with me. I'll explain what it is. It's just the most important thing in the business right now. If you have email, you got to have Office 365. Am I right? Or am I right? Yeah. Mike knows about this. And IP phones, we do IP phones. So if you have if you don't have a phone system, if your own phone system is old, we do set up IP phone systems. We deal with a lot of brands. We're certified reseller for Dell, HP, Enterprise, Lenovo. We do work a lot with Lenovo. I'm Microsoft certified. I'm a cloud partner. We're AVG, which is the antivirus I explained, the cloud solution. The cloud care. We deal with a lot of companies. If I want to list all of them, it will be 10 pages. But we deal with all brands. We set up everything. And we do everything at enterprise level as well. Now, why choose us over other companies? One of the things we do is quick response time. People that worked with me know that when there is a downtime, we are there on the same day. Yesterday we had 2 cases. One in Thornhill, one in Etobicoke. Both cases we were there on the same day. I usually say same day or next day, but I think in the past 2, 3, I don't even remember the last time that I had to tell the customer tomorrow. If any of my customers are down, we will get there on that day, whether it's 12 o'clock in the morning or 1 in the morning, we'll just make it there. One of the things that we do is we educate customers if they want to. So if I go to a customer, I don't tell them, hey, you got to spend $10,000 on a server. You got to spend $5,000 on this. I explain why you need to spend money and what you're getting for it. And we give honest advice. One of the things that I feel that I'm different from other technicians is that I don't care about profit is not a factor. As long as I'm making money for the time that I'm spending doing the job, that's good enough for me. But other technicians are not like that. I've seen some crazy bills and setups. I'll just give one example. David, guys, how much do you spend on your servers and setup when you opened up your business?
You had to remind me, right? About $70,000.
70,000. About 40,000 of that was probably for servers, the servers they set up, the exchange, the phone system. We had to get rid of all of them. So 40,000, 50,000 down the drain because it wasn't the right solution for him. They set it up because they wanted to get him into this system that they're charging him every month for the software, for the hardware. None of them was necessary. If I knew David, guys, when he was setting up his office, this whole setup that he has right now would have costed him under 10,000. So you look at the difference. And again, we had to get rid of everything and do what I think was the right solution. Long time ago, when I was pretty young, I set some values for myself and I stick to it and I try to, it's all logic. I don't really a religious person. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in heaven and hell. I set some values for myself and I try to just follow that. And a lot of people that know me, a lot of friends, they know that I don't lie. I'm always honest. I don't cheat any. I don't. Everybody I think knows that by now. And the key factor is knowledge. One of the big differences between us, aside from being honest, is that when I go there, yes, I could be honest, but if I don't know, if I don't have the knowledge, I can't give you the right information. So what you're going to end up is you're going to get a system that's not good for you. I've been doing this for a long time. If I look at the number of hours I've spent doing this, I've probably been doing this for 7 years. But so I've seen a lot of systems. I know what I'm doing. Last week, Rebbe was talking about learning every day, because if you're not learning, then some young person is going to come and replace you. And that's true. I'm always looking at taking courses, I'm talking to my vendors, I'm reading, every single day. And this is what I have to tell Rebbe.
Young punks have nothing on me.
Rates. So every 5-6 years I increase my rates just to keep up with the inflation and the high cost of living in the city. Starting June 1st, the rates are $85 an hour for on-site, minimum 2 hours. Remote in the office, phone support is $60 an hour, but if you spend 15 minutes, you'll get charged for 15 minutes. After 7 p.m. and weekends, because we're trying to have a personal life, after 7 p.m. and weekends, if the customer chooses for us to go over the weekend for their convenience, then there's a 25% fee. Coverage area is mainly GTA, but we pretty much, if we have a client and they ask us to go somewhere else, we do. College of Massage is one of the best referrals that I've got from BNI. They have a location in Cambridge, we go there. And they have a location in Vancouver. He told me that he will pay me to go and set up Vancouver. He doesn't want anybody to touch the system. So I'm going to Vancouver next month.
You want somebody to come with you, hold the cable?
Next is our team. This is the team I wish I had. This is the team we have.
That was good.
Karen has been with me for 6-7 years. James started 9 months ago. Karim, I just hired him last month. He's a programmer from U of T, and we are building a custom software for my business, which I'm really excited. It will probably take 3-4 years, but that will probably automate everything and make my life much, much easier.
Can you go back to your other team for a second?
Thank you. My imaginary team. Now, I'm going to wait. I was reading online that for a good presentation, you got to finish with a good quote. And I thought, since it's about me, it has to be about, this is 10 minutes about me, it got to be about me. And It's good if the quote is coming from someone you know. So the quote of the day is from our dear friend Phil, best lawyer in town and a good client. That's the text I received from him.